Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up. Training as machinery goes. Gear. And how do I start to drop my armor, leave my weapons? Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. This crystal must go here. All crystals in place. Show me what you got. Just need to...
Observation 22. I believe... Observation 58. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence...
Seen enough. Power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
What's going on here?
Oi, oi, oi.
A Witcher.
Do you like it?
Summoning a Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And her knights?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Granny Jones.
You smell that? Those are the vapors of blood.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty,
By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu. I previously served with distinction at the...
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told...
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place...
Great. Can already see I'm in good... Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history.
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur...
He was actually a...
No, not him. He never hesitated. Not once. Never sliced... Monsieur Bolius, on the other... Sadly,
Shame that. He gave up...
Not at all.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
Something's in the wind. A doctor, said your mum.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
It's enough to drive you
Nourish yourself. You knit color. You look horrid.
I work from
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
the days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Follow me, please. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Follow me, please. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see a thing through these cataracts.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Follow me, please.
Now I shall sink you a
The
song.
cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Follow me,
You
please.
smell that? Those are the vapors of Tucson.
Follow me, please. As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangement. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco, if forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodel. Mentioned the place could...
Oh, most decidedly, sir.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? Not only did the rest... I understand, of course. As the venerable lady...
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration.
I shall be glad to...
Thanks.